What's going on, everyone? My name's AJ, and today we're going to be reviewing the Balenciaga Triple S mesh sneakers. These shoes retail for $1,050. I was able to get them from Nordstrom for a great deal. I feel like I said dill instead of deal. Anyways, I got them for a great deal at Nordstrom at just over 50% off. So I got them for just about $472.50, which is well over 50% off. But including shipping and taxes and everything, it came out to just about $516. To get to the box, it is just a standard gray Balenciaga box like you see for almost any of their shoes. So it's gray all around. The box also comes with this bag, which you could transport the shoes in, and it's all black. It's nylon, has some drawstrings, and it just has Balenciaga on the front. Comes with some standard grade tissue paper. I cut it off, but it also does come with a Triple S tag, and on the back it just has a bunch of shoe information with Balenciaga on the top. It does come with a pair of laces. These are the same laces, just an extra pair, and it's wrapped in the same color as the tissue paper. And the box tag says Triple S sneaker monocolor / BCL sole / NW, and the colorway is light blue / white, and it just has some of the retail information. And this colorway in specific is a light blue. Looks very, very delicate baby blue in its hue. I'm not trying to be a rhyme master, but I really liked it. I didn't want to get a Balenciaga Triple S sneaker in like white, black, or gray because it's kind of like basic. I wanted something that's kind of cool, because if I wanted like a black or white or gray shoe, I could just get like a Nike or some other chunky looking shoe, but I really wanted this to stand out a little bit, and this one's not too crazy. So there are three main materials on this shoe. The upper is a mixture of mesh and some faux leather, and the soles, the triple soles, are just rubber. So you see that all around the shoe. So you see tonal mesh all over the upper, the tongue, the lining, and you do see some of the faux leather on the sides, and also the front of the shoe, where it has some faux leather there, even where the laces are, the eyelets. The way they're factory laced, the eyelets aren't even used, and I kind of like it this way. And that baby blue continues on the nylon pull tabs on the front of the shoe and the back of the shoe. And on the mesh tongue itself, we have a denotation that says Triple S, so that's rubberized on the tongue. And because it's called the Balenciaga Triple S, I don't want to get too corny with it, but it does have a very chunky 3-sole design. So it's kind of tonal the way it goes down. The first part is like a lighter baby blue, and then it goes to white, and then it goes to the same baby blue, if not a little bit darker on the bottom. So the outsole is all rubberized, and it has Balenciaga in rubberized font, and it's debossed so it sticks out a little bit. And this outsole kind of reminds me of like a Jordan 11 outsole because it's very chunky. I wouldn't recommend playing basketball on these, but I don't know, maybe I should try it out. They are a chunkier sole, so you're gonna see that they protrude a little bit on the back and even on the sides of the shoe, as there are some cutouts here, and they are a little bit heavy. You're probably gonna get some height in this shoe. Here's a comparison of me wearing the shoe on one foot and no shoe on the other. So you could definitely notice that you're gonna get a lot of height from this chunky sole. You have that same Balenciaga logo on the insole in white, where it just says Balenciaga. On the tongue, there is a size label where it just says Triple S Men, leather free, UK 9, USA 10, made in China, article number. In this case, mine is 536737. And one of the final details is from the size tag, it does say that it's a US 10 and EU 43, which is my typical size for an EU pair of shoes. And that is on the front of the shoe, right next to the toe box, where it just says 43, which is my European size 10 for US. And I never knew that because I always looked at these Balenciaga shoes and I was like, what is that random number on the front? I thought it was cool, but finally know now. As far as the sizing and the fit, I watched a lot of these videos. Personally bought these, like I said earlier, in a size 10, so a size 43 EU. And that's my typical shoe size when I buy like Air Force Ones for reference, or just any other Nike shoe or other shoe really. So I did buy this true to size, and it does fit me a little bit small. So if I were to buy it again, I'd probably size up a little bit. I'd probably get a 44 instead of a 43, so a size 11 instead of a size 10 US. And I highly recommend trying these shoes on in store, not only because they're quite expensive, but also just so you can get the sizing right. I think shoes always are one of those things you want to try on specifically per person, and it does fit me well, but it is a little bit on the tighter side. So I think you could wear these shoes with a lot of garments. I wore them with a pair of shorts. I do think with the pair of shorts though, you kind of look like a little dad style that that Air Monarch, you know, Monarch Mafia all day. I also wore them with a pair of jeans. I kind of like them with the jeans a lot. And I wore them also with a pair of joggers, which I actually really like too. If I were to pick my favorite, I'd probably pick a pair of jeans. Because like I said, the shorts are a little bit on the dad side. And the joggers are cool too. I just feel like jeans are just so much more simple and let the shoe be the star of the outfit. I also did try different variations of the lacing, because I do see the factory laced has it looped up, the bunny ear actually tied, and then some just have it factory laced but tucked in. I personally don't have a preference on which one I like, but which lace style do you prefer? Do you like the bunny ears regular tied just being shown, or do you like it tucked in? And there's just so much detail. I know that the glaring detail is the Balenciaga on the side of the shoe and the size denotion, but if you look at it, just the silhouette itself, you could tell that this is a Balenciaga Triple S shoe, and there's so much detail in all the Triple S. Like the back of the outsole has Balenciaga embossed, so it's drilled into the shoe. And then as you look through the outsole, the midsoles, and all those Triple S soles, there's just so much detail in all the rubber, as you can see there. And in videos and pictures online, it's really hard to do this shoe justice. It just looks like a regular shoe, almost like a Skechers, to be honest. And now onto the pros. I'm gonna say that my first pro is that this shoe is extremely high quality. Even though it's made in China, like I said earlier, they are really, really impressive in person and in hand, and especially on feet. The textures and the material used, especially the execution of it, like I said earlier, with all the rubber embossing and debossing, all the details and everything else all around the shoe, is really, really impressive. Even the small things like the quality of the box, the tissue paper, I don't know if there's quality for that, the nylon bag, and even just the paper around the extra laces and the laces itself are really well done and high quality. Another pro is that these are super stylish. I'm a late adopter to this trend. I didn't think these were cool at first. And even though they're inspired by normcore, basically dad shoes and a chunky silhouette, almost like a Skechers, they are really, really stylish, really unique. A lot of people say like I could just get a Skechers instead of this Balenciaga shoe, but there's a reason why the shoe keeps selling out year after year and is almost rarely on sale. And you can probably find a good deal, but it's not like the trend has died. People are still buying this shoe, and it is a very, very popular shoe for the brand still. So yes, there is an inherent cool factor whenever you get anything designer, but in this case Balenciaga, and a world-renowned silhouette that's known in the fashion community. And also it's a little bit mainstream now. People know what this sneaker is and what Balenciaga is, even if you're not into fashion. So it's inherently cool, and that's another pro for some if you really care about that. I just like the shoe. Now into the cons. I'm gonna say that the first obvious con is that these are really, really expensive. Who's gonna pay a 4-digit figure for a pair of shoes? Probably not me, and a lot of people, like 98% of the population. This is kind of an excess of ridiculous proportion, no pun intended, because the proportion of the shoe is very chunky. And I did shop around for the shoe a lot. I did see it for 50+% off, and that's when I decided to actually cop it. But if you were to ask me if I were to cop this at $10.50, $1,050 regular price, that's probably a no for me, dog. With that being said, it's really, really hard to get a deal on these still, and $500 is still a lot of money, even though I got them 50+% off. And there are probably a lot of cheaper alternatives to this that you could probably cop without breaking the bank and spending well within someone's budget. That's reasonable. This may be in your budget, but I still don't think it's reasonable. So like I said in the pros, this is really stylish to me and to a lot of other folks. But another con is that this silhouette is polarizing. You either hate it or love it. And I think some folks may, you know, have a opposite opinion of me. They may not like this shoe. I was in that party a while ago. Like, I didn't really like this shoe, but recently I looked at it a lot, on feet too especially. I think it looks dope. I've been inspired by Fortnite, my homie Rob, and everything else. But in all seriousness, I like this silhouette a lot, but a con is that some folks may not like the silhouette. All in all, I'm gonna say that the Balenciaga Triple S mesh sneaker is the epitome of a trendy, chunky, high fashion hype sneaker that is comfy, stylish, but also really, really expensive. I have a few rules when it comes to purchase decisions. Personally, if I, one, can't afford it, then I'm not gonna buy it. but also two, if I'm too afraid to wear it, I'm also not gonna buy it. In this case, I found a great deal. I do like it. It's well within my means and what I felt comfortable paying with, and personally I think it's quite stylish, and I decided to cop it. I would definitely recommend it if you're a fan of high fashion sneakers, and especially Balenciaga, and if you could get a great deal, that's just an added bonus, but I would not recommend it for a majority of folks who are trying to get the look. I wouldn't buy replicas just because I personally don't support any replicas, but to each their own, right? This is an extremely indulgent high-end purchase that I would only recommend to, and I would only recommend it to folks that are one, either into like Balenciaga, high fashion sneakers, or just designer goods. If you just want it to flex, it's not really worth the flex, to be honest. Just get an alternative that's cheaper. And I can't reiterate that enough. This is a flex purchase, and I would only consider buying it if you truly like it and you just want to wear it, not just to show others that you own a pair, just because you could buy a lot more cooler pieces with the amount of money you're going to spend on one shoe. So you could buy a lot more clothes, multiple shoes, with just one cost of this pair of shoes. Like literally me holding one shoe is like a whole outfit basically. But with that being said, what do you guys think about this shoe? Leave a comment below. Once again, my name's AJ. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, feel free to hit the like, subscribe, or even notification bell. I'll see you guys in the next one. Let go. Peace.